Deputy Chief Justices, judges and NGOs from various countries of the world, parents, teachers and the entire CMS fraternity, media and my dear children. I would like to extend my heartiest greetings to CMS for holding this 25th International Conference of the Chief Justices of the world. And on behalf of Government of India, I take this opportunity to welcome all the delegates who've arrived here from 56 different countries around the world to participate in this very important conference, which will be discussing the significance and relevance of Article 51 of the Indian Constitution, which promotes the idea of international peace and harmony. On this day, before I talk further, I would like to pay my humble tribute to late Dr. Jagdish Gandhi ji, who's the inspiration behind this huge endeavor that the CMS Society has taken to promote international peace and harmony through education. And today, especially for holding this international conference, I extend my sincerest appreciation to the founder manager, Dr. Bharti Gandhi ji, and the convener of this conference, Dr. Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon ji. I was sitting with her while the children were making these cultural performances, and I would like to really appreciate and congratulate the teachers and the students for the wonderful, spectacular cultural performances with a beautiful message of world unity and international peace that they have given today. And while I was discussing with Professor Geeta Gandhi ji about the theme of the conference, she told me that governance for the future is the idea that is being discussed by our eminent delegates and guests who've arrived here. And I think it's really praiseworthy because today what we need to really ponder over is how we want the world to look in the future. Considering the distress situations like wars, the recent wars that we have witnessed, the Russia-Ukraine war, the Israel-Hamas, and so many other, and of course the pandemic, how could we forget it? So there are so many such situations which are affecting how the future would look like for the whole world. So while we sit here and discuss governance for future, I would like to mention what Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, very recently said in the Summit of Future which was organized at the UN General Assembly. प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने स्पष्ट रूप से कहा कि विश्व की और मानवता की सफलता युद्ध में नहीं है। मानवता की सफलता युद्ध में नहीं है, मानवता की सफलता हमारी सामूहिक शक्ति में निहित है। And Prime Minister of India, who's guided by our age-old philosophy of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, which believes that the entire world is one family, always stresses and always emphasizes that global challenges need collective effort to reach permanent solutions. And he always appeals to the entire world, on whichever international forum he is present, that we all need to forget about wars and conflicts. What we need to do is to come together, think about the common challenges that the world is facing, and make collective, coordinated efforts to find solutions to these problems. And when we say governance for the future, where is our future? Our future lies in these children who are in front of our eyes. When we look at these children, we always have a hope, a strong belief in our heart that our children will create a beautiful world, a stronger world, a prosperous world. But then, if we are dreaming of that brighter world which our children will create when they grow up, there's also a responsibility that lies with us as elders, as teachers, as parents, as policymakers, as leaders, as judges. And that is to build a strong foundation for the future of these children to be bright, which means that children irrespective of which part of the world they are in, they have a right to good health, they have a right to good education, and they have a right to a safe and protected environment. And we cannot deny that when one part of the world faces conflicts and wars, or faces hunger and poverty, or pandemics, our children do get affected. And we need to really come together to sort these issues and build a strong foundation so that our children get fresh air to breathe. Our children get clean drinking water. Our children get good nutritious food. Our children get value education. Our children get a safe, protected environment which is full of respect and dignity. And this needs all of us, all the forces in the world, to come together. And that will really propagate the idea of governance for the future. So today when I stand before you here, I would appeal to each one of you to think about what each one of us can contribute and how each one of us can contribute to create that better world for our children, because they are the next generation, they are the future of this world. So we need to make our individual and our best of contribution. I once again congratulate the entire CMS fraternity, and I do extend my good wishes for successful deliberations in this 25th International Conference. I hope some real meaningful ideas and suggestions and very productive solutions will come out of this huge effort in the form of this conference, and the CMS fraternity, with everybody along, will take the idea of governance for future forward. Once again, thank you all, and thank you CMS for having me here tonight and letting me get a glimpse of the wonderful value system that is being created in the minds of children who are being educated here. And my greetings once again to all the Chief Justices and the Justices from different countries who arrived here to participate in this conference. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for drawing our attention to the fact that we hold the future in our hands in the form of our children, and we need to come together to make contribution